Ada Comics is looking for Max Hammer. No, this is brilliant. The Ada Comic Company's huge.
Yeah, well, I'll give it some thought.
You see, there's your problem right there. You're always thinking.
Yeah, well, maybe I'm not ready to sell the comic yet.
You're kidding, right? I'd sell my whole family for what they're offering.
Clive, it's not that simple. What about all the Max Hammer fans? What are they going to do?
So what? You get nasty emails from a bunch of cyber mooks.
They're not mooks. They're geeks. But that's not the point. They're Max Hammer fans.
Noah, you and I both know that what's bothering you is what your girlfriend will think.
Indy is not.
Heard it. Listen, what you need is an agent.
Okay, everyone. Eyes on me, please. I'm now passing the class over to a couple of experts. Mr. King and Mr. Wallace. The floor is yours.
No, that's okay, sir. We think you're doing a cracker job.
Oh, on the contrary, Mr. Wallace. Your constant chatter indicates the opposite. It indicates I have failed to capture your attention. And since I like to think my classes are at least challenging, I can only assume that you're smarter than me. And that would surely indicate an intellect of gargantuan proportions. So please, enlighten us.
Come on. Well, sir,
The irrepressible Mr. King. You have something to say?
Yeah, I do. So, sit down and learn something.
I am all ears, Mr. King.
Every dork on the face of this earth will tell you that computers are more than just programming and data. They tell you this because they think that they can excite you by going on and on about how you can open up a whole new world with no limits. Oh, I'm impressed. Computers are really like those big dumb guys on the sports field. Press the right buttons, tell them to do the right things, you've got a team of champions. Give them the wrong instructions, you've got the English cricket team. Now, who wants to start with something simple? Hack into the BBC and draw moustaches and all the celebrities to make them even more
That was brilliant. You struck a blow for geeks worldwide.
Well, you know, I was about to do the same thing.
No, you weren't.
Is it lunchtime?
Oh,
okay, boys, that's enough.
I'm always right.
Noah, what you did today was brilliant.
Why do people keep on saying that? It was no big deal.
Yes, it was. You really put him in his place.
Noah, that was brilliant.
Well, someone had to put him in his place.
You know, most people think you're a geek, but that was cool. I reckon they should let you teach the class.
What?
What are you doing? You had the look. Go and ask her out.
No, in case you didn't realise, she called me a geek. Anyway, I can't. I'm meeting Indy.
Hey, Lizzie, check this out.
Hey, Noah.
Hey. Beat it, prat.
Just because he's intelligent doesn't mean he's a prat, Phil.
How do you know? You don't live with him. Check this out.
Throw him a fish.
Hey, sorry I'm late.
No big deal.
We were just jamming and I kind of lost track of time.
We?
Yeah, Ernesto and me.
Oh, yeah. Ernesto.
It's just so amazing to finally do some real music. I mean, not that writing music for the comic isn't real.
Anyway, I'm gonna take a break from the comic. Got some stuff to do.
What kind of stuff?
Just stuff. See ya.
I looked into how much people can make from these publishing deals. Wrap your eyes around those zeros.
Why'd you write it? Why didn't you just say it?
They always write on napkins in the movies.
Look, they want to put some comic pro on as writer, and I don't think I'm ready to say goodbye to Max.
What do you think about it?
Indy. Why am I always hearing about Indy?
Because you're listening?
It doesn't matter what Indy thinks. It's not Indy's comic.
Well, yes, but she's a character in the comic.
Yes, a character created by Noah. Indy the person isn't real. Those girls over there, they're real.
But
But she does the music. Doesn't that make her real?
Hang on. We've got some serious eye contact happening. Back of a bit, they may think we're together.
Come on, Eddie, let's go. Let's leave Clive to weave his magic.
Dear Mr. Adam, I appreciate the interest from your company, but after
What are you
careful...
doing?
Saying no to Ada Comics.
Whoa. That takes guts. Good job.
Well, no, I thought about it. Why do something stupid? I mean, whatever we're not, Indy and I are a team. And Max is who I say he is, right? Right. Now this is timing. You wouldn't believe what's been happening.
Max, I didn't expect you to be on so early. I was just showing Ines to the site. Do you mind?
Oh, what? Oh,
I'm selling the comic.
you're selling Max?
Yes. No. Shut up. Go to sleep.
Selling the comic? But why? To who?
Does it matter?
Yes, it matters. I mean, doesn't it matter to you?
Of course it does. I mean, it's mine, isn't it? I mean, I'm the guy that comes up with all the stories and everything, aren't I?
No, that's just the point. It's your life. You'd sell your life.
Depends on the money I'm offered.
Money?
Something wrong with that?
It's just a weird thing to say.
Yeah. Well, I'm weird.
This is your partner. He seems kind of rude.
Ernesto.
Noah, where's your uniform?
My uniform?
Yes. That thing you go to school in every day?
Oh, yeah, I just thought that I'd hang around at home today, Mum. Do you mind?
Why would I mind? I only wash and iron it because I like doing it.
Skiver.
I'm not a skiver. Just got stuff to do.
You're nothing but a lazy prat.
Oh, this from the performing seal.
Huh?
Well, don't you ever get sick of it, Phil? Showing off to your mates and to Dad?
Noah?
And yeah, you can do great stuff with the ball, but do you even like it? Or do you just do it because Dad likes it? Do you even know?
But that's enough. Now go and get your uniform on. You're going to school. Go on.
He's an angel. Look at the colours on that.
What's that in your pocket?
How does he have it all up? What's he doing? Really like his glasses. He doesn't think of
I'm hungry.
This is the last person anybody would expect to be a super.
Hey, Noah. Cool stuff. I mean, it's a little derivative, but it's funny.
What do you mean derivative? Totally original. Look at the colour of his hair.
Like candy floss.
Surely he's only pretending. Who's Clive Wallace? Clive? Oh, Clive.
Noah, you do Max Hammer?
Yeah. You know it.
Know it? Noah, I'm Bubble Girl.
You're kidding me. I had no idea.
Me neither. This is so cool. It's not the same without Indy's music, but it looks great.
I had a small breakfast.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Have you seen Clive?
No. Is he online too?
He's about to go offline. Permanently.
Oh, God, to think that this is my own flesh and blood.
I like it.
And so do I. It's just that I don't think it's his best work yet. So, Lizzie, you want to hook up after school?
No offence, Phil, but you're not really my type.
What do you mean I'm not your type? I am the type.
Okay, so you're captain of the football team and can do that ball juggling thing, but what's it mean? It's kind of kid stuff, isn't it?
It's what?
Don't get me wrong, I think you're a nice guy, but at least Noah's got some depth.
I can do that!
What do you think you're doing?
Relax, okay? I'm creating a buzz. It's my duty as your agent.
Creating a buzz by plastering my work all over school.
Exactly. See, you artists don't understand communism.
Commerce.
The point is, I'm building up your fan base and driving up the Ada comic price.
I'm not selling.
Did you not see those girls? They were loving it.
Clive, I don't care. Listen, I've got to talk to Indy. I said some really stupid things this morning and I want to apologise.
Indy? No, listen to me.
Clive, you want to be my agent? Come earn your 10%.
Imagine. Mr. George would be looking out for blood after yesterday.
And it's your duty as an agent to stop him from catching me, isn't it?
But gotta think about my cut. See, I think I'm worth at least 15%. 40, done. I should have gone for 20%. Do not disturb. Oh, you've got to be kidding me! I'm not that good with pets. I had 2 cats, Shirley, and then one died. So I got another one.
Hacking into the BBC again, Mr. King?
I was just...
No, let me guess. Maybe trying to get into the school system for a look at next week's test. Not so clever now, are we then?
Why on earth would I try and hack into a system to look at a test that was written by a guy whose entire knowledge of computers could be written on the back of a postage stamp?
Are you sure it was Noah?
I am as shocked as you are, Mrs. King. I mean, he's usually so neat. Well, have you anything to say for yourself, young man?
Mr. George is feeling insecure because I know more about computers than he does. Then again, so does the average field mouse.
I suggest you go home and think about things.
Sounds good to me.
OK, you have 2 choices. You can talk to me, or you can talk to your father. So, what's it going to be? Honesty or football metaphors? Now, what is it?
I'm confused.
About?
I don't know. I think I'm jealous.
Jealous of what, love?
You wouldn't get it.
Try me.
Well, say you knew someone and you thought you had
It's
someone...
not that internet girl, is it?
No. Someone from school.
Oh, good. Girls do things differently to boys, Noah. Boys like tearing up the road on their bikes. Girls want to be sure there are no potholes. They proceed cautiously, looking both ways. But if they feel it's the right path, then they're on it for good. Is that as useless as one of your dad's football speeches?
Dear Noah, thank you for your prompt reply. We're delighted to offer you the attached publishing contract as per your agent's instruction.
Tell me about the publishing deal.
What? You wouldn't be interested? It doesn't involve goals.
Try me.
Well, I've had an offer for my webcomic.
Really? That's excellent.
What is wrong with you?
Nothing. It's just I'm pleased that my younger brother isn't a total prat, that's all.
Oh, I'm glad you're pleased.
I've seen some of that comic thing you do, and it's okay.
Thanks.
I mean, I didn't like it, but some of the others did. Lizzie and that.
Lizzie?
Yeah.
Lizzie?
Now listen. Do you reckon I could borrow, like, a book?
A book? To do what with?
What else? Read, you dork.
But you can't read. You don't like reading.
Maybe I'm ready to explore my hidden depth.
Your what?
Can I borrow a book or not?
Yeah, sure. Go for it. Ah! Clive, you did it.
Do you want an ice cream? I'll get you an ice cream. Do you want an ice cream?
No.
Get 2 ice creams. Oh, yeah. Get one for yourself.
Well?
Noah, if you won't take control of your destiny, it's my duty as your friend, ally, and yes, your agent, to do it for you. I'm just earning my 20%.
What happened to 15?
Our negotiation's ongoing. Now, what's bothering you? I'm here to help 24/7.
Okay, then. Tell me what to do about Indy.
Dump her.
I can't dump her, Clive. The comic wouldn't be the same without her, and anyway...
Like her?
Well, yeah, but that's not the point. Look, I'm confused. There's this guy...
Dump her.
Thank you, Clive. I'm so glad we had this chat.
Anytime. Anytime.
You're selling the comic?
I'm thinking about it. I mean, I've had this offer and it's
pretty good.
That's great news. You wrapped?
Well, I'm happy I've got someone's attention. And I mean, Ada Comics are pretty huge.
It's recognition.
If I sell, someone else will be doing the comic and the music.
It's your comic. It's your decision.
Is it?
Like you said, you're the guy that comes up with all the stories, and it's your life. So it's your choice.
She's not even going to try and stop me or anything. Yeah, you're right. It is my choice. Thanks. For nothing.
So, Noah, Phil tells me you're selling that comic of yours. Well done.
Yeah, well, it's not a big deal.
Are you selling Max?
Mine to sell, isn't he?
Congratulations, son. There we were, thinking you were spending all your time in your room for nothing. What I mean is, we thought that what you were doing in your room would amount to nothing. What I mean is, in your room, we thought...
It's fine. Actually, I'm really not very hungry. Can I be excused?
Yeah, of course.
I thought you weren't going to sell.
Yeah, well, it looks like I've changed my mind, doesn't it?
But why? You can't sell Max.
Look, I don't have to explain my decision to some little twerp.
I know I'm going to walk away from this and think of something really brilliant to say to you later, but for now, let me just say this.
What?
I hope some of that hit you.
Dear Mr. Adder, I've considered your offer, and I'm pleased to inform you that I've decided to sell you the Max Hammer concept for the price offered. Kind regards, Noah King. Goodbye, Max.
Saturday tomorrow, boys. How about we take it a game? 6th round, Arsenal v Liverpool.
Actually, Dad, I thought I might go down to the library instead tomorrow. I've started reading this book by this Bronte guy. It's called Wuthering Heights, a real page-turner. And I was going to go down and see if he'd written anything else.
Right. Noah, I want you to get onto the internet tonight, find out who this Bronte guy is, and whether he writes these new age self-help kind of books. My son's being twisted. I want to know about it.
Noah, I didn't tell your father about school yesterday because I know it was out of character. And I know I'll never be called into the headmaster's office again.
Would you care to tell your mother exactly what you told me, young man?
I'm not going to be needing school anyway.
That's right. Your son is planning on becoming independently wealthy and starting a new life. His own life, as he so eloquently put it, in about a week or so.
Mr. Artunian, I'm sure this is a joke. He has a very active imagination, and I'm sure he'll reconsider the angle of his humour by the end of the day.
Noah, what's going on? Is this really girl stuff? I mean, does it have something to do with this comic thing? Because I'm losing track here.
Do you know what this is about? It's about who I am and who I pretend to be, because I don't know which is which anymore. Am I pretending to be this, or is this the real me? And if it is, then what am I going to do now that I've sold it? And anyway, who cares, right? And no, I don't understand any of this either.
Just remember, you always turn down the first offer. Always. It's too late. I told him yes already. You what? You heard. No, I'm your agent. Let me be your agent. I could have got you 4 more times what they're offering, even triple.
Look, I don't care. I just want this whole thing with Max to be over with.
What is it with you? 1 minute you're selling, the next you're hanging on. Artists.
Yeah, hang on for Indy's sake like a total dork. She doesn't care about me. Not the real me, anyway. Not since Ernesto.
I thought his name was Enrique.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, I'm glad you snapped out of it.
Snapped out of what?
This Indy thing. I swear, sometimes you act like there'd be no Max Hammer without Indy.
You know something, Clive? You're absolutely right.
Do you think you'll miss it?
The comic?
Yeah.
I know I will. You?
Well, I didn't think I would, but now that I've accepted the offer, I feel like...
Like you've lost yourself.
Yeah. Like I've lost myself.
Well, you haven't. Comic or no comic, you'll always be Max.
Yeah. I'll always be Max.
Ernesto's here. I gotta go. Keep me posted.
You wouldn't believe how I'm feeling. Hope it's bad. What happened to being my agent? You know, Mr. Positive.
They hated it.
What?
The last edition of Max Hammer, they hated it. Bigger than hate.
The comic company hates it? No way.
Yes way. After you accepted their offer, I emailed them threatening to sue them for harassing my client directly.
You what?
I was only trying to get you a better deal. Anyway, they wrote back, said your last issue was the pits, and said you lost your touch. The magic's gone. The wild ride is over.
So the deal's off?
Hello? Are you deaf or something? Yes. You can go if you want.
What?
You know, I'm used to you running off to Indy.
No, maybe I'll just send her an email sometime.
No, I've just got my head wrapped around this thing. You can't change it now.
It's out of my hands now. Come on.
Oh, doggy. Oh, baby. Oh, yes. Hey,
Yeah, hey.
what's the matter with you?
The comic company backed out.
They did? Why?
They thought the latest comic sucked.
Oh, imagine that.
Dear Noah, as discussed with your agent, we no longer feel that the Max Hammer comic is a suitable investment. We have returned your latest edition back to you. Good luck in the future, the Added Comics Company.
Eddie?